Hey boo babies, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you guys this look. I decided to go with the halfway up, half down style on my UNice pre-highlighted lace front wig. So we're going to start with this install, and I'm going to remove any extra oils around the perimeter of my hairline, and I'm going to add my foundation powder. As you can see, I slit the lace just so this can be an easier install for me. After applying my Got2b glue hairspray, it's going to be super easy to lay it down, and I like to just take a fine tooth comb and comb any extra hairs that are out of place back into place. And then this also helps me get a very flat install because I am dragging the teeth of the comb towards the lace, and I'm making sure it's going to be super flat onto my head. And I'm going to go in with a velvet scarf, this one right here. This is my favorite, my ride or die, and I don't have to use a blow dryer if I do it like this, but you just have to let the Got2b glue hairspray get tacky. So I'm going to go in with some serums, and I'll list the ones that I use in the description box below. These are my favorite ones just to add a little bit of moisture back into the hair, and obviously it's protecting my hair from any heat damage because I am going to be pressing this bad boy out with my Baby Bliss flat iron, and I'm going to be taking that same comb that I used to press the lace down. I'm going to be running that through the hair while I flat iron so I can get the super sleek look I'm going for.
Watch the stars in the clear skies. We both say I love you, but it's alright, it's alright. I'll write you a song, play your guitar. You and me both sing along. We hold hands for too long. The talk, I guess that's alright. If you wanna walk under the night sky, I don't really care 'cause we got tonight. Oh baby.
Alright, yes, this is a repetitive process, but just know that if you section off your hair really good while straightening your hair, it's going to give a super sleek, straight, flowy install. So don't just try to like section your hair in two sections and think that's just it. No, girl, it's not that simple. You'll still have some bulk in there, and I'm not about that bulk, especially if I'm going for a half up style, because you know we need that ponytail to be sleek. So take your time, and I know you noticed that I am taking my shears and adding a little bit of layers up in there because when I do the ponytail, I want it to be a preppy feel. And then I start getting real crazy towards the end because I knew for a fact that I wanted to be a little bit more spiky versus just straight down. So you'll see that in a second, but just continue watching this repetitive process.
Never thought that this would end. Dinner by the water, wish that summertime was longer. Don't really care.
So I'm going to throw the hair up, and I'm going to make sure I have all the hair that I want into the ponytail, up into the ponytail, and start working on layering this bad boy, okay? This allows you to not cut too many hairs in the bottom half of your hair and just focus all those spikes and all that layered up job at the top of your hair. And it's going to look really good when you take it down. You'll still be able to do multiple styles. You won't have to commit to just, you know, this ponytail look. So just take your time. I'm using my shears to basically rake the layers. I don't really go too ham on just cutting first. I did that, you've seen in the beginning, and it just looked a choppy mess. So I had to work a little harder, but just, you know, take the shears and put the hair towards the back half of your shears and just rake it as if you're using a razor.
Good night. Good night.
Alrighty, so now that we got that out the way, I'm going to do this part right here. It's very tedious, but I love doing this now, so I'm all here for it. So take your best tweezers. Mine are from Sally's Beauty Supply Store. You can keep your scarf onto your head if you don't have if you have a heavy hand and you know, catch yourself lifting your lace after installing it. Definitely keep that scarf on there so you can hold down your lace. But I just needed to see where I needed to focus the tweezers at, so I can remove some of that bulky density so it can look very gradient and natural. Even though the front half already looks pretty good, I still have some work to do, especially if I want to put this hair up in a ponytail. So I'm working maybe 2 to 3 inches behind the gradientness that I'm already working with. But remember to move your tweezers as much as you possibly can. Don't ever stay in one spot too long, because that's how things go wrong. And I just take the hair down so you can see that you are able to rock it still. And I put it back up just to see if I need a little bit more work. And usually I do. And once I get it to how I want it to be, it's time to remove that lace, baby. So I'm just using an eyebrow razor. Y'all know the drill about this. I like to use a dull one, and that ensures I'm not going to be cutting my freaking forehead. Trust me, been there, done that. But just take your time. Obviously, this is sped up, so make sure you just focus on removing the lace as neat as you possibly can. And if you need your scissors around your ear tabs, please do that so you don't freaking razor your ear off, because that's not going to be fun at all. And then after I do that, I am going to take some Gossipy Glue hairspray and just add that back onto the lace, just so I can get rid of some of that ash, as well as applying it on the lace so it doesn't lift up if it did lift up. So that's basically what I do. And sometimes you can still have the ash after you do this. And if you do, just add a little oil sheen or even like your serums, and that's how you'll get that together. So I just did the baby hairs off camera. I'll give you guys a detailed baby hair tutorial very soon, but look how beautiful this hair is. I told you how important it is to section your hair while straightening it. Just don't put it in like 2 sections and think that's all you need. You need a little bit more than that, girl. So now it's time for the bang. The bang is really simple. It's your personal preference on how thick you want it. So get as much hair out that you would like it to have, and start applying your Gossipy Glue holding spray onto it. And then what I do is take a hair toothbrush. You could use a regular toothbrush, girl. Just obviously make sure it's for your hair, not your teeth. And just take it, lay it down, smooth it out. And after you smooth it out, take that piece and connect it to a back piece, like a very small back piece of your hair, and just put a rubber band on that thing and just pull it so it can be super flat. And that's how you get this super preppy, half up, half down, bang swoop style using my UNice pre-highlighted unit. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. I give this hair a 10 out of 10, by the way, but I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, y'all.
Palm trees, I call you, you call me. Talk all night, mob all day.